Good afternoon, everyone. This is Monster Toe, and this is my, second video for a mod review. Um, I got a new mod. It's called Nature Overhaul. Um, Basically, what it does is it allows trees, um, I guess everything really, to, um, grow. Like trees will automatically produce saplings that get thrown a fairly large distance. I guess then the description was they kind of get thrown like they're being carried in the wind. Um, like here's two saplings that formed already. I'm not sure if the trees make a certain number or if they keep producing them. Um, but as you can see, these trees are spitting out saplings. Now, the let me show you the options. You have to have mod loader and mod options um, to run this. Go into options, mod options. I have it on peaceful right now just so I can show you. I'll change that back to normal later. Um, Mod options, and then auto forest that's pretty much the nature overhaul. Forest growth, you can turn it on or off. I have it on, obviously. Then there's all these different options. Trees. Trees, you can have them grow apples or cocoa beans. I believe the cocoa beans spawn in the rainforests, and the apples spawn in more temperate areas. This is the growth rate. You can set the speed to how often they pop out of the trees. Tree death. The trees, after a certain amount of time, will die and shoots saplings everywhere. And then you can choose how long it takes for a tree to grow and die. Lumberjack is actually kind of cool. I'll show you. Let's see here. So if you have an axe, it makes chopping down trees much easier. I'll show you with this tree right here. So you can see the tree trunk right there. If you, with lumberjack on, if you chop with an axe, it can't be with your fist, it has to be an axe. Why didn't you do that? Making me look stupid, tree. Come on. There we go. I just chopped the wrong trunk piece, but it's kind of hard to see because it's dark. I'm gonna go sleep this night off. Basically, what it does is it makes the tree quote unquote fall down. You'll chop an area of the trunk, and all the rest of the logs above it will basically fall and allow you to pick them up. This mod is slightly resource intensive. I've noticed roughly 10 to 15 frames frame rate loss. Mainly because I'll show you in the options when I get done showing this lumberjack thing. Okay, you can see that sapling plant itself. Now, if the saplings are in an area where they can't grow, like that one right there, it will die and just disappear. I have the growth rate on instant, so are you serious? Man. This there, that one died. Jeez. I thought this is confusing because I've never had saplings grow on the edge of cliffs like that. Anyway, you can see these trees are growing like crazy. Whoa. But yeah, if you have it on, geez, these trees are going to push me off the cliff. You can see a lot of saplings. Now, what makes this so resource intensive is with the options. When you have everything on instant, it'll just constantly keep making trees. Those trees, each individual tree will make a handful of saplings, and the saplings that don't get planted, like the ones that are under a tree, they won't root themselves, or if they land on sand or anything like that. Between that, the plants. You can see all the different plants of Minecraft that you can have. You can turn their growth rate on or off and how fast. Now, when I first started this, I put it all in instant, just so I could see. Well, that pretty much bogged my system down so much because it had so many different entities to keep track of in the. I mean, all these trees and everything will grow in your vicinity. Like when you spawn, that whole area of map that gets generated at your initial spawn, everything in that is growing and spawning things and growing more things. Um, so if it's on instant, your system will just like get slower and slower. So you want to make sure all that stuff's on slow. There's average, fast, super fast, insane, and super slow. I might just turn a lot of that stuff off because um, I've come upon a entire field of flowers. Like it was literally the entire hillside, the entire valley, every square had a flower in it, and those flowers kept spawning more. Like basically, when it spawns a new flower, it looks like when you destroy a flower and it's just sitting there floating in the ground. That's exactly what it looks like. Um, Sapling options. Um, Auto sapling, that's where the tree will generate a sapling rather than when you cut it down or destroy a leaf block, it produces a sapling. Growth rate super fast. Death. I'm going to go on ahead and turn that down to slow. Um, Same with this because I don't want a million trees on this map. So, okay. Yes, you can see I'm going to try and get a video up of a time lapse for this mod because it's actually pretty amazing to watch. I made a little miniature one, and when it was all in instant, I just made a huge tower and watched a forest grow. Um, Pretty amazing. I haven't found a map with a lava pool on it yet, but I'd love to see a forest grow near that and then burn the entire thing down. So, so yeah, that'll turn into a tree. You can see tons of saplings everywhere. Great mod if you enjoy dynamic nature, which I do, but my recommendation is keep everything on slow or very slow. Otherwise, you're gonna have a ton of saplings floating around, and yeah, it'll bog down your system. But otherwise, great, great mod. Mod world options. I think this is just, yeah. I don't know about that. um, there's also climate, snowfall. You can turn the snow on or off. Modified growth. So actually, with this mod, there are pine and birch saplings, um, and that way the right tree will grow in the right biome. Snowfall, I keep it off because I don't really care that much about it. It's going to be nice in the next update 1.5 when it's infrequent, but all the time. Um, I don't know, when I played a year ago and the snow was constantly falling on the snow map, it was cool then. It got a little old because you kind of wanted the snow to stop and see a little green every once in a while. Day-night options, moonlight on off. That's varying moonlight, sorry. So basically, like if you have, let's say in real life, you have a full moon versus a new moon, one night would be darker than the other. You can change the different settings for the moonlight. So, yeah, great mod overall. I'm going to try and keep this one as long as I can. It had a compatibility issue with the wildflowers and wild grass mod. They both use the same .class files, a couple of them, so you could only have one mod or the other. I know that's a fairly big issue with a lot of mods, where you can only have one, and to get rid of it, basically, you have to delete your whole Minecraft folder. So it is kind of a pain switching between some of these mods. So I'm going to try and keep this one as long as possible. Another mod I was looking at is, this will probably be my next mod review. It's called, it's like Millenniaire, something like that. It's basically a NPC mod where it generates a group of villagers and they go out and they get their resources and they build buildings, I think. But I'll cover all that in the next mod review. Yeah, I'll probably do that today. I'll see if I can get both these videos out today. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hope to see you around. This area is going to be a huge forest. Look at all these saplings. Anyway, alright, see you later.